Hey socialites, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if those are the type of videos you enjoy, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. So the Sephora Savings event has finally started, which is pretty much the biggest sale that Sephora has every year. They have it twice a year, once in the winter and once in the spring. So this is a super exciting time if you are a beauty lover. Before we jump into today's video, I do want to thank Sephora for sponsoring today's video. So the sale does start today on November the 1st. You will receive 30% off regardless of your tier with Sephora on everything Sephora Collection. And if you are a Sephora Rouge member, you receive 20% off starting today through the end of the sale on November the 11th. And as a VIB member, you receive 15% off starting on November the 5th through November the 11th. And as a Beauty Insider member with Sephora, you receive 10% off starting on November the 5th through November the 11th. If you haven't signed up to be a Sephora Insider member yet, I'll have the link down below in the description box as well as in the comments for you guys to sign up. It's completely free. You simply sign up with your email and you can start receiving the perks. On your birthday every year, you get to choose what gift you get, and usually it's something really good. And as you shop with Sephora, you do accrue points that you can redeem for different products and discounts. Everything I mentioned today, I'll have linked down below in the description box as well as pinned in the comments. So I do want to encourage you guys to shop through those links. So if you want to see what I picked up during the first day of the Sephora Savings event, then keep on watching. So I do have a few bags. I did place an online pickup order, and I did have to place, I think, one order to ship to the house, and I did just a little bit of in-store shopping. So we'll start off with the pickup order. So I picked this one up this morning, and you guys should already know if you watched any of my previous videos surrounding the sale, the Caudalie Vinoclean toner, which I was out of. I love this. I feel like I've talked about it enough, you guys, but it's a moisturizing toner. So not only does it restore your pH balance, cleanse anything that you may have left over on your skin, but it leaves your skin feeling hydrated at the same time. I could see a difference using this stuff. I love it. And next is the Ouai body cleanser, which I love. Tropical, beautiful scent. Oh my goodness, it's so tropical. It smells like coconut and bananas. There's a musky undertone that takes it to the next level. It's not your basic tropical scent, you guys. I like it, and it's hydrating on the skin. This is one of my favorite body cleansers. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Dewdrops. It's a serum that you can also use as a primer before you put your makeup on. I love this, especially before I put on my powder foundation. Makes the skin look just so juicy and yummy. Look at the bottle. Is that not cute? Glow Recipe just does it with the packaging. They have the cutest packaging. I don't like watermelon scented anything. It's just not my favorite at all. But the dewdrops, you guys, I don't even care. They're so good. I don't care about the scent. I would love to see them come out with unscented, but either way, it will be a forever repurchase for me. Merit has eyebrow pencils, y'all. I told you guys about this recently, and so I picked up the eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown. This works so well on top of brow gels, any brow gel you use. It just glides on smooth without looking too dark. You know how some pencils will kind of stick to patches if you use brow gels? It doesn't do that. And then some brow pencils actually do the opposite, where it kind of skips and you have to go over a few passes. Y'all, this just gives what you need when you wear brow gels. So it's a super fine skinny tip, which I love because you can get really good detail. If you're not careful, it'll break on you, so you can only turn it up a slight bit. But that's the shade dark brown. Put you right here where I can find you. So Sephora Collection's Plumping glosses are some of my favorite formulas in a lip gloss. Super shiny. It's a thicker formula like that old school gloss, but it's good nonetheless. They layer well on top of other lip products, but they're pigmented enough to wear on its own. So I have a few shades, but I don't have this one, which is shade 11. and it has sort of glittery, shimmery reflex in it, which I love a shimmery lip gloss. They're like pink and purple reflex, and I like how the top on their glosses have the corresponding color of whatever the gloss is. It makes it easier for me to find with my lip products. Y'all, look at that. Can y'all see this? Let me turn the lights down. If you like glass looking lips or really sparkly lips, I think this might be it. So pretty. We're gonna use this on the very next makeup tutorial. So I also picked up another Sephora Collection lippy, but this is the liquid lipstick in the shade Iced Latte. And this is like the palest nude that they have. And I picked this one up just to sort of lighten any lip product that I use, or I can create like an ombre lip. So next is the Olehenriksen Banana Bright eye cream. And when they say Banana Bright, you get a really bright, you'll notice the difference for sure. There's no scent to it, it's unscented, but one of my favorite eye creams. I usually rotate between this one and the Clinique. I only have like less than a third of the Clinique left. So I knew I was gonna pick this one up, and I'll probably be doing the Clinique after this one is done. I got a new blush. So NARS just launched a new shade in their blushes, and this one is called Teased. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so let's test this out. Now, we're not gonna wait on a tutorial. So that's how much I have on the brush. That is pretty. It's quite pigmented, but it's not like overly pigmented. It's just the right amount. It has a slight sheen to it, but not too much. So I feel like even if you have textured skin, you could get away with this. It's not gonna draw too much attention to it. It's not that type of reflective, but it does have a slight bit of sheen to it. And last, with my pickup order, I got Libre Le Parfum. I have the travel size, and I have maybe like one use left. I've been babying that little one use and just using the Libre Intense, which I'm almost out of. But this one is just another level of gorgeous. Look at her. Look at this dark juice. Oh, I don't even have to put my nose to here. That scent just slapped me in the face. Oh, so sweet and ambery and just fall and cozy and warm. Okay, so moving on to what I picked up in store at the first store I went to. I picked up another, so this is my third one at this point, the Sephora Collection Hydrate Moisturizer. I've talked about this quite a bit. It's just a very clean, simple moisturizer, very gentle. It doesn't have any of those plumping properties or brightening properties or anything else. 96% clean ingredients in it. So when you put this on, it just feels like a hug on your skin. And it also sort of feels like your skin just drank a glass of water. No scent to it, very simple, but I love it, especially on the days that I use like a retinol or any type of acid on my skin. I much rather use a moisturizer that's just simple and clean, and that's what this one gives me. So I've been enjoying this one this year. On my wish list video, I shared with you that I was narrowing down between two lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury. One of the socialites told me about Penelope Pink and Yes Honey. And so many of you in the comments said, get Yes Honey, that y'all love it. And when I swatched it in the store, I did actually prefer Yes Honey. And this is what it looks like. Let me swatch it. It's a creamy formula, and look, just a perfect peach nude. Love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I picked up a new gloss. I'm so excited about this gloss. So I love a glittery gloss. I love shimmery, glittery glosses. I also love a gloss that makes the lips look like glass with an ultra high shine. And I did a little bit of research, and I saw that Anastasia had a couple of shimmery lip glosses. One had clear shimmer, And then they had this one called Amber Sparkle, and I gagged when I swatched it in the store. Look at this gloss. Is that not beautiful? Let me turn the lights down. Look at that. Ultra gorgeous. I think this is gonna be really pretty on top of that Charlotte Tilbury lipstick too. Look how well it goes with my nails too. That's so cute. I'll put the swatch right next to it. So shimmery and shiny. So another socialite told me about this brand called Kulfi, and she was thinking about getting the Kulfi concealer. First of all, y'all get in the comments saying that I influenced you to do this and that. How about you guys get in the comments influencing? If you watch me, you already know when y'all suggest things, I automatically feel like, let me try it. The girls are saying try it, I should try it, because usually we like a lot of the same things. And so the Kulfi concealer. Now, I was sort of torn with the shade, and by the way, when I swatched it immediately, I knew it was something I wanted to try because it just looked so creamy and smooth. This shade I kind of felt was on the lighter spectrum, but which is the shade Glossy Guava, but one shade deeper was like my exact skin tone. So I felt like I would either have to get two and mix it, or I would just have to go with the lighter one, and I just went with the lighter one. So smooth and creamy. Look at that. Another 12-hour pencil from Sephora Collection. And you guys know Sephora Collection, if you hadn't spent at least a little bit of time in the Sephora Collection section, you should do so. 30% off, so you don't even have to wait on whenever your tier date is. Starting on day 1, 30% off for everybody. So they have great products. And this one is in the shade Waterfall. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. I would like to see it before I had the mascara on, but it's pretty. And these pencils glide on so smooth, and they're long lasting. That's why they're called 12-hour pencils. Like, they're very long lasting, and it gives you enough playtime to smudge it out if that's what you want to do. So when I checked out in store, they also gave me this cute bag. Isn't that pretty? It's so soft too. I don't know what this material is, but it's nice. This is a nice bag, and it's really, really thick. It almost feels like a thick sweater. Look, we can shop in store with this instead of taking our paper bags home. We can bring this with us when we go shopping in Sephora. I love this. I think this is like a gift for Rouge members. So this was a really nice touch. I was hyped when they gave me this bag. Now, my friend did tell me that she got they gave her this too, but they also gave her like a pink zip pouch. I didn't get the zip pouch, but I'm grateful for this one. So Sephora, this is a nice touch. We love this. More stuff like this, please. And so the last bag, I had to go to one more store because the first store I went to didn't have a Pat McGrath section. So I went to another store which was only like 10 minutes away, and I picked up the Pat McGrath concealer. Swatching it on hand, it sort of reminded me of the Kulfi, and similar. I wonder if they're the same color. So I got the shade M20, and I tried M20, I want to say M23 and M24. And I think M24 almost looked exactly like my skin tone. This one looks like it's going to be a little bit more matte than the Kulfi concealer, but it looks like they have very similar coverage. Pat McGrath may have a slight bit more coverage. So that's the Pat McGrath here. So it's a lot more golden, and the Kulfi one looks a bit more neutral. And the last item I picked up is from Giorgio Armani, and it is a liquid blush. So I wanted to get a red blush, and I was looking in different brands, and one of the socialites said that she was thinking about, or she was gonna get, or looking into getting the Gucci, that Gucci has a new red blush. And when I saw the Gucci one, it wasn't like red, it was like a berry color in a sense, and I wanted like a true like apple red, you know? And the Armani one seemed like that's what it was given. Look. And this one's in the shade 41. I'm running out of space, so we're gonna put this right up here next to Pat. So this is the Armani one. And I don't think I have a blush that looks this color at all. So something completely different for me. So everything wiped off really clean with just a dot of the Sephora Collection moisturizer. But you see this pencil is not going anywhere. So this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this haul. I do have a couple more things coming, and I might be picking up a few other little things before the sale is over, and possibly the Chanel perfume, because I tried all the Gabrielles. So on this hand, I have the new Gabrielle or Leo, a soft, sweet floral, but not like a heavy floral, just very much like an effortless floral. So if you don't like heavy florals, you may still be okay with this one. Very soft and feminine. I put the Gabrielle Essence here. This one is even softer. You can barely smell it. So it's very similar to the new one, except think about half the strength, just whispers of it. You get whispers of it. And then this hand, I put the original Gabrielle, which packs a little bit more of a punch, but not a whole lot. The original seems slightly warmer with a little bit more of a citrus touch, but just a tiny bit. All three of them are so similar though. It's kind of hard to tell them apart, but the original definitely packs a little bit more of a punch than the rest of them do. But like I said, not by a lot. So when I was walking back to the car, I really liked the way that the scents were sort of hitting my face. It was just giving very classy, very elegant. I love those type of feminine, elegant scents. So before the sale is over, I don't know, I might be looking into getting something else. We shall see, so stay tuned. Let me know what was the most exciting thing you picked up during the sale. Every single thing that I mentioned in today's video, I'll have linked down below in the description box, as well as pinned in the comments. So I do want to encourage you guys to shop through those links. Again, thank you so much to Sephora for sponsoring today's video. Thank you so much to the socialites for watching and supporting the channel. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars.